for a nice stretch series. So we're changing up our foam rolling series that we're going to do today to our midweek flow. It gives you a little more time to get a foam roller if you don't have one yet, and then you can check in for that video to come soon. So we have Kat to my right. This is going to be a nice 15-minute stretch. So let's just start. If you have a towel, mat, or your carpet or floor, whatever works best for you today. Let's just start standing and rolling through the ankles just over, kind of releasing any tension you may have. Now that it's getting warmer out here, you know, my ankles and feet get a little swollen starting soon. So it's nice to kind of roll it out, back and forth, whatever feels good. Good. Now let's have the feet shoulder length apart. Really lengthen up out of the spine. Kind of soft bend here. Start from the head. Let's roll it down one vertebrae at a time. And stop where it feels comfortable. You can give a soft bend to the knees if you want to or need to. Let's just move the hips side to side. Inhale, exhale. The more breaths you take, the deeper you should fall down. Think of lengthening from the lower spine. Let's lift the left toes up. You should feel the calf, your hamstrings, and even the arches stretch out. Drop the toes, switch, right. Feel the whole upper leg and drop. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now let's walk the palms out into a plank. Shoulders on top of the wrists, push out of the heels, lengthen out of the top of the head. Widen the toes a little bit, core is engaged. Let's go into our first set of downward dog. So we're gonna send our hips up to the ceiling. Think of driving your heels into the mat. Open up that chest, like the chest is trying to touch your quads, and keep your ears between the biceps. Inhale, exhale. Two more, inhale, exhale. One more, and exhale. Come into that plank. Let's bring that right knee up to the belly button between both palms and drop it down. Slide the left foot back. So we're in a pigeon. We want to keep the right knee on the outside and that right heel up. Working on dropping that left hip. If it feels too much, you can always bend the bottom leg, back leg. You have options here. Let's open up the chest, over-exaggerate, like your chest is trying to touch the ceiling. And breathe. One more. Good, let's walk our palms down, nice and easy. Only go down as far as you can where it feels comfortable. The more you breathe, the more you should fall deep into that stretch. Close your eyes, take a moment. One more breath. And walk it back up, both palms on the mat. Open up the chest one more time. Come back into that plank, curl the left toes under, step the right toes back, adjust the body. Here we go, downward dog. Send the hips up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. One more. And let it out. Come back into that plank. Let's lift the left knee up between the belly button, between the palms, slide the right foot back. Think of taking that right hip, dropping it down. Open up the chest. Slowly walk it forward. You should feel the inner thigh. You'll feel your hip flexor. Come down. You can always straighten the arms all the way out and let the torso fall, or you can stay on your forearms for a little more assistance. And breathe. Maybe close the eyes, take a moment. One more, and come up. Let's open up that chest one more time. Good, both palms on. Curl the right toes under, send it up into that plank. Breathe. Let's go into a downward dog. 2 deep breaths, inhale. Exhale, drive the heels a little further down. Really Stick that chest towards the quads. One more, inhale. Exhale. Good, let's come into the plank, drop the knees. Underneath the hips, shoulders on top of the wrist. Here we go. Inhale, curve that spine up, and release, arch. Stay here for a moment, move the neck. Good, bring it in, exhale. Inhale. Let it out. Sit it back in child's pose for a moment. Nice and long. Walk your hands to the right. Send your hips to the left. You should feel your obliques, the shoulder, all stretch out. And walk your hands to the opposite side. Feel this full outer stretch. Let's bring it back in. Roll it up. All right, now we're gonna go into a leg series. So we're gonna go back into our plank. So palms down, shoulders on top of the wrist. Boom, come back in. Send it up, downward dog. Few deep breaths. Really open up that chest. Push the heels down. Now we're going to drive the right knee up, stepping that foot outside of the right arm. So here we go, bring the leg up. Now you can open up the hip, you can stretch it out, you can bend the knee, wiggle it around, and let's step it outside of the right palm. So we're in a nice deep lunge. If this is too much, you can always drop the bottom knee at any time. So step that left palm in towards the right foot, push out of the left heel, open up the chest with the right. Think of lengthening out of the fingertips. And come down, drop that right palm. Both palms on the inside of that right foot. Let's drop the left knee, curl the toes under, come up, both arms. Weight is in that right heel, so we never want that right heel up. Keep it locked down on that mat. And come down, take the right arm down. Inhale, bring that left arm over. Feel that left hip really open. Feel it stretch nice and deep. Try not to fall forward. Keep that chest. Think of rotating the left shoulder to the ceiling. And come back up, take both arms, bring it up. And drop both palms on the inside of that right foot. Curl the left toe under, back into that lunge. Stretch it out. Good, step that right foot back into that plank. Here we go, downward dog. How are we doing back there, cat? Feeling better? Maybe wiggle the hips right here. Tread the heels down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Let's bring that left leg up. Step it on the outside of both palms. So we're in that nice deep lunge. Weight is in that left heel. We're pushing out of the right heel, really opening up the hips. Step the right palm closer to the left. Rotate up with that left. Reach out of the fingertips. Push the ground away with the right. And come back down. Let's drop that knee, curl the toes under. Bring the arms up, nice and easy. And come down. Right arm up and over, reach. So you'll feel a nice deep stretch. All deep, you have that psoas stretching, you have the hip flexors. Think of pushing the hips down, still weight in that left heel. And come back up, one more time, bring the arms up. And drop the palms down. Step the left foot back, we're in that lunge. Now step it back to the plank. Send it back, one more downward dog. Pushing through the heels, tread through. Good. Now, nice and easy. Come back into the plank. Drop the knees. Sit it back. You should start to feel a little more open. We're gonna roll it over on our back. Get a few more stretches here. Let's roll it all the way down. Back is flat, each vertebrae laying down. Let's hug the knees into the chest, releasing the lower back a little bit, rocking left to right. So at the end of our segment, I'm just gonna demonstrate a nice chest opener for those who may be sitting all day. Maybe you could do it with a coworker or somebody at home, but you will need an extra body to help you real fast. So I'm gonna demonstrate on cat, so make sure you stick around for that. Let's drop the knees to the right, extend the left arm. Now you should feel the spinal rotation. You should feel a nice deep stretch in that middle back. Lengthen. Think of pushing the left shoulders down and the knees down. Now take that left leg and extend it. You'll feel your IT band, your hamstrings start to get a deeper stretch. Now flex that foot, should be a little deeper now, maybe even the calf stretch. And point. And flex. And point. Let's do one more each. Flex. Point. Bend the leg. Bring the knees in. Rock it left to right. Let's drop the knees to the left. Open it up. Right arm. Again, think of the right shoulder touching the mat. If it can't, no worries. Just have that visual. Think of driving the shoulder blade down and back. Good. Extend that right leg. You can hold on to the cap with the left arm if you can reach. If not, you just keep that arm down. Let's flex. And point. Think of rolling through your feet. Take this moment to really stretch out the feet as well, right? And point. Two more. Flex. Point. One more. Good. Bring the knees in. Rock it side to side. Let's place the feet down. Palms down. Shoulder blades down and back. We're just gonna roll through the back, pushing through the heels. Let's lift the hips up. So we have a bridge. And roll it back down one vertebrae at a time. Really open up the hips. Feel the quads lengthen. And roll down. Let's do two more. And one more. While we're here, hold it. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And release, roll it down. Good, hug the knees back in. Shake it out. Now you could do this stretch every day, right? So you can always revisit this video and come up to a sitting. Let's cross one leg in front of the other. Here we go, left arm up and over. Stretch it out and back up. Right arm. And come up, interlock the fingers. Let's open up the chest. Now, remember, for more of my classes, you can check out Qinetic.com. Stretch it out, release, or Qinetic Live, the YouTube channel. Subscribe though, right? Let's not just check it out. Subscribe. Shake it out. Roll out the shoulders, and you can always do this stretch video after one of my videos, so you have that too. Shake it out. Now, there's our stretch. We've finished, but I want you to stick around real fast. I'm gonna have Catherine lay on her back. I wanna show you this, so come over. You don't come over, I'm gonna go over to Catherine. You're just gonna watch. And don't forget, we have Jamil's class tomorrow at 10, so really, please check in. He's awesome. He's gonna give you a great workout. So, this is what we have. If you have a friend or coworker, this is gonna be great for you after 8 hours at the computer. Lift your hips all the way up. She's going to place her hands like this on the lower part of her back. She's gonna keep her hands there the whole time. They're glued, right? Now she's gonna roll her hips all the way down, and I'm going to push on her shoulders. Nice and easy. Yes, the person that's getting the stretch should react in a certain way. You feel it? Yes. So she has a nice stretch opener here. And I'm pushing, maybe even a little more. She's breathing. And release. So you guys can go back and forth in the office after work. You feel a nice chest opener at the end. But again, make sure those hands stay on the back the whole time when the hips are lowered. That's it. Nice work, Kat. We needed that. Sometimes you just need to stretch and take a moment. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.